All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. So Brother Quanah Wath come back at you, Lord will, with edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. And as you see, seen on that video, as well as we're going to get into, this article, right? They're about to fire over 6,000 IRS employees. I seen in another video, it said something about maybe 6,700, but nonetheless, it's still a shit ton, of, IRS employees, really federal workers as a whole. I think they're at 20,000, if not more, federal employees that have been, laid off, and or fired. And there's expected to be a hell of a lot more, right, to be laid off and or fired, man, and this is huge, right? For the times that we're in, this is very huge. And this situation, right, as we're going to get into, right, very well could lead, right, to the implementation of the MO to the TB, right? The mark of the beast, which we know is the Charagma, right? The RFID micro C-HIP, right? It says over 6,000 Internal Revenue Service employees are expected to be terminated by the end of the week. Right, it says, according to a source familiar with the agency's plans, more than half of these employees, over 3,500, are expected to be from just one division at the IRS, according to text and an email obtained by CBS News and shared by an IRS employee. It says the email was sent to managers of the IRS Small Business Self-Employed Division Wednesday, and it says that the affected SBSE employees will be notified Thursday by the IRS Human Capital Office, which is today. Today being, February 19th, 2025, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shemel Shai deemed what? Right? The hopeful year of our deliverance, as well as the destruction and judgment on Esau, Edom, man. Which, this year, very well, and we said it last year as well, but, hey, man, it's looking like this year could be the year, right? Where, all hell breaks loose, man. And again, we're hoping, right? And this is a long, drawn out, article. I'm not gonna get all this, man. But this is just, again, this right here is huge, right? Because you have, videos coming out of, employees taking that, that buyout, and Elon Musk has a history of not paying, employees and so on and so forth. And you have to understand that this is the time, right, where, tax season, right? Tax season is here. People are, are expecting those refunds, man. People are expecting the refunds. People are expecting to get their money, but see, at the same time, they're firing IRS employees, right? Which is, one, going to slow down, right, the funding, for, the money, right? The refunds are it's going to be drawn out, right? You're not going to have as many IRS workers working on these things, so it's going to take longer for them to process people's refunds, right? And at the same time, right, very well could be to the point, because at the same time, America is cutting all the different funding, the government and funding and so on and so forth, and then talking about issuing, a $5,000 check, right, to people, man. So this right here, this right here is playing right into prophecy, man, where Esau Edom is, coming up with this UBI, right, trying to find the funding, right, to give people these stimmies, right, as well as the same time, they're ultimately making it to where people might not get their money. So they're going to need, right, an extra, a supplemental, income, or they're going to need the extra money, and again, right, Esau going to come with this solution, right, to hey, if you want this money, hey, if you want your refund, or you want, this and the third, hey, you might have to take the Karagma, right? I was watching the Elder Maya Kaala, GMS Inspiration of the Almighty, right, is his YouTube handle, right? He just did a video ultimately going in, on, what is that, basically Esau, Blitzkrieg, was one of the, but there was another term that he used, man. But basically Blitzkrieg is where he comes in and starts, doing a whole bunch of things, getting people in their emotions, and then, ultimately does what they needs to do. And that's just putting it in layman's terms, but you can go watch the video yourself, but it's called Shock and Awe, right? It's called Shock and Awe, and he went into it, man. He goes deep into it, right? And this is what this damn devil is doing right now, man. You know what I mean? Getting people and putting people basically on their heels, man. Getting ready, to really again force this Karagma on the masses, man. Right? Shit is about to hit the fan. Right? Esau Edom ain't playing, man. IRS workers being fired. People needing the refund because, see, prices are going up, right? Prices are going up. The prices for eggs is at like $30 right now, man. For a 60 count, at least for what I get. But the regular 12, right, is at like $7-8. The 18 pack is at like $10. So prices for everything across the board are going up. These people are already feeling that pressure. They're making these decisions at the pump. Hey, am I gonna be able to pay for groceries, or am I gonna, do I do half a tank rather than a full tank, and spend more money on, groceries or this, that, and the third. People are making these very crucial moves, crucial decisions, man, because of the state in which the economy is in, and again, now he's getting rid of IRS workers, which is going to possibly make it to where these people are not going to be able to get their refund, man, which is going to cause more uprising. It's going to cause more uproars, which is ultimately what Esau Edom wants, right? Order out of chaos, man. These are the times that we are in, man. Let me grab this, right? Just to ultimately prove that, right? This is prophecy, right? That these people are ultimately going to rise up, right, against, this system, right? Job 20 and verse 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, right? You go into that word wicked, right? It goes back to, the word, the definition, right? Laborers, right? The everyday laborers that we see here, right? These people are already feeling the pressure, and now it's possible that their refund might not come, right? Their refund might be delayed, but see, again, right? Esau Edom's coming with this whole, we're going to check, right, the Doge, right, Department of Government Efficiency, which is, headed by Elon Musk. He's talking about, we're going to, inspect, right, where the money is going, right? We're going to, check out where the money is going. And if, they get, if they get around $2 trillion, find out, where the money's going and get $2 trillion out of it, get the money back, then they're going to give everybody, every household $5,000 check, which is, the Elder Mike Kaala went into it as well, right? Rocking you people back to fucking sleep, man, because he's taking your government assistance, your food stamps, your WIC, right? Your, your housing and so on and so, raising all these prices, taking these things away from you, and then it's talking about giving you some type of money, right? And at the same time all this is happening, Esau is building these 15-minute cities, man, right? He just put the Stargate project, right, which is $500 billion to build these data centers, which are basically the brains, right, for these smart cities, man. It's where all the information and technology is going to be stored up, which we understand, again, right? That goes back to the Karagma, right? That's how he's going to be able to, have control and be able to track and trace, where the masses are at, and information about certain people, and, so on and so forth, man. It goes back to him wanting control. It goes back to the Karagma, the RFID micro C hit, man. You know, if you don't have it, you're not going to receive your refund. If you don't have it, you're not going to be able to participate in society. If you don't have it, you're ultimately done. These are the times that we're in this situation with the IRS workers being fired very well could spark that, man. Federal workers being fired, them not getting paid, very well could spark that. You know, these are the times that we are in, right? Call law Yahweh Shem El Shai 1044, 144, man. You know, and we'll grab Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, right? When you go into that word causeth, it goes back to force or to make. And again, these situations that he's doing and how fast he's moving, right? And making certain, like a lot of the, decisions that Trump and Elon Musk are making, right? Congress and these different judges and whatnot, they're not approving of this, right? They're ultimately just moving, writing an executive order. And what's happening is these states, right? These governors, these mayors, and so on and so forth, these different, police force and whatnot, they're all on board with it, man. Everything is moving extremely fast, right? To the point where people don't even, as the elder, I went into as well, right? Get that shock and awe. I mean, people don't know how to react to certain things. They don't have the time. They don't get to breathe and process information because everything's happening back to back to back to back to back. And again, people are going to be in the position, right, to need that money, and they're not going to know what to do but to look at the government, man. Right? I'm talking to, a few of my coworkers, man, and, I'm just listening to, what they're saying and so on and so forth, man. And these people, honestly, truly believe that, it's going to level out, right? It's going to be, better. Right? They always talking about, birth pains and this, that, and the third. Sometimes, when, make a transition, you still got the, the pains of the transition and so on and so forth. Eventually it's going to come back. No, it's not, man. America is done for. Right? Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, beginning at the 8th verse and 9th verse. And it tells you that America is done for. America is not going to be able to be healed from this situation that's happening. It's only going to continue to get worse. Only going to continue to get worse. And these people are going to be put in a very bad situation. As it says right here, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and which is happening right now. It's happening right now, right? They already confirmed that this new society, this new, establishment that's coming is going to be basically like MasterCard. MasterCard basically sat there and said that they're going digital, right? That they're going to ultimately, move, right, from an actual card to an actual implantation. Right? MasterCard came out and said this. You could look it up on GMS Watchman, all caps, GMS Watchman, and go look at the videos that were posted. It's like an 8-minute video, and it talks about MasterCard, and how they're doing that, right? Go and look at. So everything is falling in line. Everything is happening the way that the prophets, right, beginning with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, the true prophets, Yahweh Shem El Shai, I've been telling y'all, man, for decades, man. We're in these times, man. And if you don't have this charagma, you're ultimately going to be fucked, right? As it says right here, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You don't have this charagma, you're not going to be able to participate in society. And see, Esau is working and building towards this situation, this prophecy right now. We see it. We see it. Let me grab this and we'll close out. I got to get back in here. I'm on, my lunch break. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, just hitting the point. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and is speaking. Right? All these different videos, all the different legislation that's being put, in place, right? The different dialogue, people getting fired, right? STEMIs being offered. Everything is leading up to this point, right? The implementation of the charagma, which we know is the mark of the beast, which we know is the RFID micro CHIP. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And it's coming fast, right? So continue to watch, continue to pray, pray. Continue to pray, continue to watch. We're almost out of here, man. So with that, Lord wills, edifying, Lord will, straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, Devil, to the other apostles. Till next time, Shalom.